Hello, I'm Matt from Ludo-Chrono, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Royal Secrets. This is a 3 to 5 players bluffing game for players ages 10 and up, and it plays for around 35 minutes. This game is about going to audiences from the king and the queen and placing your courtiers to win those audiences by reaching or exceeding the target number here. If you do so by placing the right courtiers with their right values here, you're going to gain victory points and store them in your writing desk. However, if you do not reach the target number, you're going to lose points. So you need to ally with other players to do so. So, how is the game played? It's going to be played in 7 rounds, so you have a pair of audiences each round, and the game is going to be played in several steps. When it is my turn to play, I will allocate my player marker on an audience, either the queens or the kings. It will determine the card I will target this round. Then I will pass the parlay token to a player who hasn't played this round. And this is very important because there is no turn order. That player will get to play and to place their player marker on this audience. And then they will pass that token, the parlay token, to a player who hasn't played, and the red player is going to go with me on that audience. Now, once all player markers are placed, the players are going to be playing cards, and the cards from the hands have values from 0 to 40, so this is very interesting. You know what is in their hand. Every player starts with a somewhat similar hand, and that player is going to be playing a card face up. Each player is going to be playing 2 cards on an audience, one face up and the other face down. You get to choose the order. So that player has played, they will pass on this marker here, and that player is going to be playing face down. Then that player passes to me, and I will choose to play this card, and I will play it face down. And then we are going to continue until all players have placed 2 cards. Then we are going to resolve both audiences. We are going to resolve this one. And if a player is alone on an audience, a cardinal is going to chaperone the audience. And then we flip all face down cards face up. The cardinal may be a bonus or malus. In this case, it's a bonus of 10 points. And we are going to tally up the scores. 30 points to meet a target of 20 or more. The audience is a success. So that player is going to gain 3 points as indicated by the card. As a player has the majority and the audience is a success, the player with the majority, purple player in this case, is going to get that favor card. Then all cards which are not colored zeros with an arrow are going to be discarded for the remainder of the game, and they may not be used, and the card with a 0 is going to return to their owner's hand. So now we have resolved that audience, we are going to move on to the next one. So we are going to sum up our cards. I played a 0 and I played another 0. So I tally up for 0 points and that player tallies up for 40 points. This is somewhat of a problem because we don't reach the target number of 60. We have only 40. So we are going to lose 5 points as indicated by the card, and that card is going to get discarded and no one is going to get the favor of it. Obviously, the zeros are going to get back in our hands, and that 40 is going to be discarded for the remainder of the game. Now the round has ended, and we can move on to another round with new audiences, new cards. So what do these favors do? What they do is they allow you to interact with other players by, for example, allowing you to look at all the face-down cards from audiences. They allow you to steal a courtier or get new cards like valet, and so on and so forth. So this is very interesting. Usually you want to get those cards and you're going to maximize the value of your cards. So now in each player's hand we have 2 cards which are a bit specific. We have the excuse. So the excuse allows you to retreat from an audience. You don't participate, you don't take part in the audience. You get neither its benefits nor its maluses. So if it fails, it's okay with you. We also have valets, and the valets are these gray cards. We might have some of them. They are randomized, and they have a value that is going to get added as you play them. But if you succeed an audience with a valet, the other team, the other audience is going to lose points based on the value that's indicated. However, if you fail an audience with the valet, you are going to lose points according to your valet. So you need to be very careful with that. So you're going to be playing 7 rounds of this, and the 7th round is a bit different. Only the player with the majority of points gets the bonus, and then you're going to tally up the scores. And the scores are what's in your writing desk, and also the remainder of the cards in your hand might score you a few points from 0 to 6 points. The highest score is simply the winner of Royal Secrets. So that's it for Royal Secrets. This is obviously a game about bluffing, but it is also a game about hand management. You try to keep your good cards in your hand for the moment where it is crucial. So now bye bye and see you on ludovox.fr.